Hey, what's up, guys? Got Bryce and Aaliyah here again today on a
What's
big day,
up? Go cards, go cards.
the game day. Yeah. Uh, man, how nervous was y'all?
Oh
Woo!
man.
Go ahead, start
I
that.
ain't think I ain't think I knew we was kind of in trouble when they started bringing out that dude with the dreads, the one with
Yeah,
the. I just knew we was in trouble off for that because they
the
wasn't
dude.
going.
Yeah, he
They
came in. He,
slide.
he had two blocks pretty quick, man.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
The block in the alley oop, I'm like, oh shit, where did he come from?
Yeah.
Right, right. I was nervous, man. I mean, we was up seven late, and your boy hit them two threes, and
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
TV Teddy, I was really surprised. TV Teddy made some good calls for us, man. Usually, TV Teddy, man, he don't give us the whistle, you know.
Yeah. Then hey man, I was nervous for real, for real. It was like the shit was like cause it was like, okay, at some point you feel like, okay, we about to win this game. Then when David Johnson basically did his best Steph Curry imitation with the shot clock going down and he hit that, I'm like, okay, things is going right. We got this shit in the bag. Next
Man,
thing,
about
boom.
time we make a shot like that, because in years past it's always been them,
Yeah.
making some crazy, acrobatic, you know, fluke shots. So man, I'll definitely take that. But one of the
Hell
things,
yeah.
one of the things I want to touch on though, where was Sam at? Where was he at? Like,
Woo.
that
Man, I don't
kid
know.
disappeared, man. That kid disappeared. I mean, I was really happy with the guard play with Khalik and DJ, especially late.
I
But
was happy late. I got mixed feelings about earlier,
yeah,
but we'll definitely get into that.
yeah. I mean, like the first half was definitely super sloppy. But
Very.
uh, let's talk about the good though. Jones looked great at times. I mean, he could not be stopped getting to the rack. That little floater was pinpoint. Uh,
Yeah.
come second half, the intensity was night and day from the first half. I mean, because the first half, the intensity wasn't there. I mean, I know there's a lot of nerves going in. I mean, it's the biggest game of the year for us, no matter what nobody says. Uh,
Yeah.
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 I mean, I know the
Records
nerves.
don't matter.
And well, with that being said, everybody that played today, none of them kids scored in last year's game.
Yeah,
Like,
I heard that. I'm like, damn.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that means that Sam didn't even score last year.
No, no. And I'm not exactly sure. I don't have the box score right in front of me, but he might only had 2 points today. I mean, I'm not exactly sure if it was more than that. I mean, I'd be surprised. I'd have to look at the box score, but
Well,
I don't
well,
know,
well
man. He
uh,
just kind of disappeared.
yeah. Well, yeah. We on the good, right? We doing good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
All right,
yeah,
my
yeah.
good is the guard play. My good is
Yes,
also
yes, yes.
good. My good is also going to be a shout out. Shout out Jalen Withers. He had sort of a rough first half.
Yeah,
When the game started getting intense, he started. He stepped up.
yeah.
You know.
I agree. Uh, my good, if I had to pick one good, like to go with, it'd be the last 4 minutes of defense. Our last 4 minutes of defense was pretty spectacular, man. I mean,
Yes.
we buckled down. We came off the screens well, off the motion offense. Um, I was really surprised at Dre being a man down there because he was totally oversized.
Yeah.
But with that being said, that last 4 minutes of defense was man. I ain't got no nails left, man. I really
Yes.
don't. I really don't. Uh, I'm just glad we got it done because I said it before, man. If Matt couldn't beat this 1-5 squad, I don't see him beating them at all. So
Right.
yeah. But Jones played out his mind. Uh, th- they got
Yeah.
they got kind of reckless with the ball late. DJ kind of fell down, had a turnover late, but
Yeah.
that's fine. I mean, the press break looked good when they did try to put a little press on us. We looked good, and then
Yeah.
Calipari,
Breaking
we
that
took the two
press, that
threes
was
on.
very important.
Yeah, and Cal, I mean, it forced him to go to the zone. mean, I would have liked to, hit a couple more open shots. Nickelberry definitely knocked down one early.
Yeah.
He checked him right after, but it is what it is. But
Right.
yeah. But the ugly has nothing to do with our squad at all. Coach Cal did not shake Mac's hand.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
I didn't know that until I turned it on.
When it happened, I called and told him, I'm like, baby, he didn't show. He basically just gave you a little peace sign on up, nice
like,
up.
But the thing is, through that, I think the second half, like he didn't know what to do. Like he started shaking and everything. He just kept calling timeouts and stuff, and it just like
it's like it's like he's still trying to make up for no Kenny Payne. You can tell.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, some people are saying, "Oh, nobody's really shaking hands because of the COVID." He could have came over and talked to him, told him good game, just out of respect.
Yeah.
I was really surprised.
And not only that, Max shook hands. Mac's been shaking hands. Calipari's been shaking hands because Mac. When we lost to Wisconsin, despite that horrible ass game, Mac went over to Wisconsin's coach, shook his hand.
Right.
It's like, of course, everybody knows it's deeper than that.
It's way deeper than that. And I did see that that Satterfield and Tyree went and toilet papered Coach Max's house.
Did they really?
Yeah, like 15 minutes ago, they went and toilet papered it. I thought that was pretty
man.
So they went back to his
house? So Satterfield got his revenge from last year.
Yeah, he got his revenge.
That's awesome.
Right.
Oh man. So you said downright ugly. What would be downright ugly to me? It's not really downright. Let me go with the bad. It ain't downright ugly to me.
Okay.
My bad will be it's the shit that they do that makes it so close. It's because it's like cardiac cards back at it again.
Right.
It's like we kept them in the game because they're hitting shots all of a sudden. The next thing you know, we turned the ball over. Jalen, who by the way, he had a great second half, but I was super pissed off that traveling violation. I'm like, come on, man. Then DeAndre Davis, he didn't know he was out of bounds. I'm like, oh, this is silly shit that's not the make us lose the game. Then when he got to the free throw line, I'm like, oh my God, he fucking missed the first free throw. I'm like, oh man, no.
Yeah. Well, here's the note. Here's the notes that I took for the bad. I got no intensity, and most of these are first half. I will say most of these are first half. No intensity. The lazy passes was definitely aggravating. Like super lazy passes. They were slow on the recovery on the defensive end in the first half. But the big one to me was the 50-50 balls. Like there was 3 or 4 50-50 balls in the first half that we should have just got. Like, and that just comes down to toughness, And again, where was Sam? Like, I was expecting big things from Sam today, especially with the matchup. I thought he was going to be able to stretch them out and get to the lane, pretty easy. But for the most part, man, well played. They toughed it out because I tell you what, late in the second half, it was almost like, what was we going to do to lose the game? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what it felt like.
Yeah, like we've been there so many times before. It was just like, man, here we go again. Like we're going to give this away. I really did think that, man. I did.
And for most of that first half and some of the second half, of course, guard play was good, but there was a small little portion of me that was like, part of me is like, it's a thin line between trying to make the best play and gunning. And I thought that David Johnson was doing a little bit too much gunning.
Yeah, I could totally see that. He definitely got caught up in the ISO game. I did see that, but at times he got to the rack. And the cutting to the basket in the second half was really good. I thought we did really good with that.
Carly gets to the rim so smooth, man.
Don't he
Dog.
though?
Like, woo.
Don't he though? I mean,
It's like,
he really really does. And him making them free throws late, man. There was not a doubt in my mind he was knocking both them.
oh yeah, when he was on the free throw line, I'm like, oh, we good, man.
And I did catch a little bit of the post game with Mac. The plan was to foul after the free throws, and we kind of got lost and gave him a little bit better look than what we should have. I mean, dude took
Yeah.
a 50-footer, but there was really nobody around him. You know,
Yeah.
a couple more seconds on the clock, he might have had a better look, but that was just a mental error by us. But it was a big win, big win, especially after like the tweets that Mac's been doing and
Yeah.
the video he did. You know,
It's like that's the thing.
Yeah.
It was all that between the tweets and the video he did, and even some of us as fans, you know, we're having fun with Kentucky losing. I'm like, ain't no way they about to break this damn winning streak by
Right.
us, but this losing streak by beating us. I'm like, hell
Right.
no, please do not
Right.
let that be the case.
Right. And as a team, I think we only shot like 30% from three, which
Yeah,
is pretty bad. But when we needed them, I mean, we did hit some that was definitely clutch. But other than that, man, I really don't have too much more bad to say about them, man. They toughed it out. They was in a dogfight from the beginning. Calipari actually surprised me by calling some decent plays late out of timeout. I was really surprised by that.
yeah. And I was telling somebody, I'm like, and I don't never feel bad for Kentucky players, but I'm
Right.
like, you got to feel for I guess it's Sar, because
Yeah.
he that same jump shot he could have hit against Notre Dame to win it.
Oh,
He missed that same jump shot again. I'm like,
dude, it was
and
in
that,
and out twice.
it was really in and out. I'm like, shit,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it was in and out twice. But my heart stopped. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I'm like, this cannot no.
And then the smallest guy on the court with Jones came up with the rebound. Like,
Yeah, that was beautiful.
the smallest man on the court came down with it, man. What do you think, Aaliyah? How do you feel about it?
The only thing that I don't like is the fact that their defense is off.
Yeah, yeah,
They give them too much room.
yeah. But a
You
lot of
know
that
what
has
I'm
to do
saying?
with that pack line defense. It allows for teams to shoot over us. The big thing about the pack line is not letting them get to the lane. And I thought we did a pretty decent job of that. I mean, with them being longer than us at almost every position, we
Yeah.
did pretty good stopping them around the basket for the most.
Yeah.
For the most.
That's basically like my favorite one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because when they was getting close to the rim, they was on guard. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure.
And but I think with a win like that, it actually builds on what you think, what we could possibly be, because everybody keeps talking. I hear Minlin's gonna be a game changer.
Dude, he is, and that's
He's
the
gonna
thing.
be a game changer. And then
And people forget that when he comes back and Malik come back, they're both starters. Like we went to that -2 starters. You know.
So if Jalen can do what he can off the bench, or it's like, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's like, if once we get everybody back 100%, I think we could have a deep tournament run for real.
Man, I do too. I mean, we're definitely tough to an extent. I feel like we definitely have to improve on that because I feel like when we went up 7, we could have stepped on their throat.
Oh yeah, I think when we went up 7, we should have ran away.
Right. But credit to Kentucky, man. I mean, them guys. I know they're 1-6, but I mean, mark my words, they're the best 1-6 team out there. And I know that sounds real cliche, and the Kentucky fans will give me shit for saying it, but them dudes do got talent, man. I mean, they're long. And Askew looked really good today. I did not want to lose to that kid at all. I did not want to lose to him.
Right.
You know,
that was by far his best game of the season.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I knew that they would be ready because Calipari, he pushed the whole underdog role all week. You know,
Yeah.
so. But
did you see his press conference?
Not post game. I didn't watch his post
Oh
game.
man. Well, he just critiqued himself. He's like, he was kind of critical of himself. He should have did this, he should have did that. You know, he doesn't like losing sucks.
Yeah, especially with them being 1-6 now. Hold on, man. My dog's in there barking. Rogan, come here. But yeah, Coach Cal, he definitely had them kids ready to rock. And like I said, they was bigger than us at every single position. At every position, they was bigger than us. Jones getting to the rack with ease was definitely clutch. I mean, we needed that. We did.
Yes.
We did. But
it just makes you hope that it just makes me hope that, you know, when everybody gets healthy today and all that, and we're she's on her phone, she's looking at the pictures from when they were celebrating the locker room. But
yeah,
I just hope when everybody gets healthy, no matter how you know how the season ends, I just hope that they decide to run it back. Carleek run it back, Minland run it back, Malik run it back.
yeah.
Because
Malik, I mean, like you said, he's going to be a game changer, man. Because
yes.
we don't have a true center other than him right now. I mean, we just don't.
Not a let me Jalen's trying his hardest right now. Give him credit for the effort, but at the end of the day, he's not a center. And there's nothing wrong with that because if Malik can get in the game and Jalen can play power forward, Jalen has a nice little jump shot. He really does.
No, he does. He does.
He definitely does. But you know, but he's the only thing we got really down low at 6'8" and a little over 200. And Slazinski, you know, also nice shooter, but he's not going to rebound the ball for you.
Right. But he definitely brings some swag and some intensity.
He definitely does.
He does.
He definitely does. Then, yeah, man, once everybody gets healthy, it's off to the races. Duke is in trouble. Carolina's in trouble.
Yeah, and Virginia didn't look good today against Gonzaga. Virginia looked like
who won that game?
Gonzaga was up pretty big when I turned it.
Damn. Okay. But my thing is, so with that being said, we should definitely cause some problems in the ACC, and yeah, and it is what it is.
I definitely think that we can make a run in the ACC for sure.
I think we can too.
I just wish the coach would give Hawk a chance.
I knew it.
I was really hoping that he was gonna bring him out. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't, and I just didn't understand why. I know they say, you know, he still needs some practice, you know, whatever the case is. Yeah. But that's the whole point of bringing him out there. You know, why be there if you're not going to play? You know what I'm saying?
I do agree. I agree. Like, I thought he might get a few minutes today, but
yeah,
he is a liability out there. Like, he's a liability. And I feel like he probably maybe could have gave up some baskets today with it. I mean, he just don't move well on defense. And with us, we had a pretty good core around the block to stop them from getting to the lane. He might have helped that. I don't know. But I think Mac is seeing a little bit of what we've been saying for the last few weeks, man. He don't have that killer instinct right now. You know, he's definitely gonna have to work on that, because if he knew how big he was and how much he could alter people's shots, he would totally get in. 100% he would get in. But
yeah, I just wish like he would have had a chance out there, you know.
Yeah,
like, you know,
at least a few minutes. Like, and I was waiting on it. I was.
Me too. Like, I was too.
You know, y'all may have been, but I didn't see it coming. After the Pitt game, when they put Witzner in before him, I'm like,
right. Well,
this kid's not gonna get his shot. I don't see Hulk here after this year for some odd reason.
Man, I don't know. I'd like to see him stay and like try to get better. And Mac, I mean, if he wants to make him a project, that's fine. Like, not saying that I wanted him to get in today, but I thought he would. I thought after Jalen's first half, I was like, all right, Hawk's going to have to get in. He's going to have to give us some positive, at least 6-7 minutes, you know.
Right. Hold on.
But with that being said, I can't question anything Mac did today. As far as X's and O's, man, he put a bunch of pressure on him, and it was a good dub, man. It made my Christmas great. I tell you that.
Oh yes.
It made my Christmas great.
That definitely made my Christmas awesome.
Yeah. But go
who
ahead.
we got next, man?
Let me look. Now that you said that, let me look. I'll tell you our next few games. Because that is an interesting question.
We start ACC play.
Okay, here it is. We have Boston College next.
At Boston College.
At Boston College, and then we got G Tech at home.
Well, those should both be.
Time out. We got Boston College, Virginia Tech, then Georgia Tech, then Wake Forest, Miami, then Florida. All them are winnable.
That Virginia Tech game, that's going to be the test right there.
Yes. Virginia Tech is tough. I'm definitely looking forward to see how we bounce back. I don't want to say not too worried about Boston College, but I mean, you can't look over anybody in the ACC. But my eyes go straight to that B Tech game, straight to that.
Yeah,
and that's the 6th.
January the 6th. What day is Boston College?
Boston College is the 2nd. So
they don't play again until next Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, next Saturday. So
okay.
Yeah, conference play is among us, and Florida State they're arguably one of the best teams in the ACC, man. I mean, real talk, and we play them on the 18th. So the VTech game and the Florida State game are definitely going to be big. Definitely going to be big.
I hate Florida State with a passion.
I know, and it's hard to think of them as a basketball school, but they are, man. They've definitely put some.
Hamilton is doing something right, man.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely putting good product out. But I mean, the Georgia Tech game, I'd hate to lose to them just because they already beat Kentucky. Like, that would not be good, you know.
Yeah.
But
Pastner's a good coach, so.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%, man, 100%. But I'm pumped up for the ACC to come. Just hopefully everybody stays healthy. We need Malik back, man. We need him back. Something so bad. We really do, because then it'll get. And he creates so much spacing with him being a stretch 5 that can shoot. Like, you have to respect it. And it just makes everybody get more spacing and more room to work on the offensive end.
I mean, and he's a legit 7 foot too.
Yes, and on defense, he is our best defensive player, hands down. Hands down, he's our best defensive player. We definitely managed the storm with him out. How much longer is he out? Do you know?
He's out till February.
Till February, right. But
Minland should be back within the next couple weeks, I've heard.
Yes, I've heard that too. And we need him too, because like you said, he's possibly a game changer. That kid's going to start. And with Nickelberry coming back and giving positive minutes, I mean, he kind of got shot happy today after making the first one.
Yeah,
but he still moved the ball well. He played good defense. I was really impressed with Nickelberry, man. I really was.
JJ too.
Yes.
JJ played a damn off.
He played good on defense. I was real happy with JJ.
Yeah.
And they all did, because with that offense that Calipari runs, that motion offense, it's all about, isolation ball and getting that one-on-one. And we switched well. We stopped them from getting to the rack well. We forced them to shoot threes. The 2 that they hit late, it is what it is. I mean, our kid's a baller.
I just feel like Jalen needs to be on defense more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he does, like, it's like when he has the ball, he just give it away. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you don't
Yeah.
never really see him, get in
Yeah.
action like that. Maybe
Yeah.
that's not what his part is. You know what I'm
I thought
saying?
he had enough
Um,
today.
but I feel like he does give his opponent too much room. That's the
Yeah.
only thing he needs to work on, because it's like you let them push you down. Like you a freshman, don't let them
Yeah,
push you down.
yeah. Okay, there was something I did see where I was like, oh shit, that could have went bad. Where okay, he he was getting back now. Dude turned to his left, but Jalen went right. But
Yeah.
he ended up passing the ball. I
Yeah.
was like, oh shit, that could have went very bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because
He had a lot of
anybody else, they
yeah.
dunking on you for that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I've seen that too. But
I was
I
like,
mean,
oh shit.
them guys, they're playing as a unit. And I mean, even like the beginning of this, I said, we was sloppy and the intensity wasn't there, but the chemistry was there all day. I mean,
Yeah,
no matter
Mhm.
what happened, everybody was picking everybody up.
Yeah.
Everybody was definitely they was intense on the sideline. I mean, it kind of drifted off during the game somewhat, but Kentucky, I'm telling you, to be 1-6, dude, they gave us everything we wanted, man. I'm just happy to get away with the dub today. I mean, really,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
the last run that they had after we went up 7, they
That
wanted it.
shit was scary.
They wanted it, man. And that dude hit me in 2 threes. They
And,
wanted it.
and it made like with the whole, winning only one game and losing 6. It made like a history since 1911.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
One
yeah,
Like I did not know that.
yeah,
Like
yeah. I mean,
it-
they haven't been this bad since what, 1926?
1911 now.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so that's the stat you want.
109 years. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's
hmm.
just crazy. That's just crazy. But man, I ain't got too much more, dude. I'm gonna let y'all get back to doing what y'all was doing. I just wanted to do a
Uh,
little post game, get how y'all felt. It was a big win today. Definitely
Yes,
wanted to build
very
yes.
proud of them. They
on.
did the best they could,
Right.
but we got through it. Like I said,
Yeah, well, we
Most
definitely
definitely.
got through it, and there's still more more to come.
yes,
Go watch this film probably tomorrow or Monday, and they'll see it. I mean, as much positives as you can take from this game, because there are a lot, and I know I'm pretty hard on them for the most part. But
Yeah.
if we fix the little things, like
yeah.
the lazy
I,
passes and
I
just the
wouldn't,
intensity level, we're going to be a problem, bro.
I wouldn't,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say hard on them. It's just the fact, it's like trying to push somebody to be better, and that's
Yeah,
why I was just telling Bryce. It's like, no, we're not talking, talking, crap or anything. We're just seeing what they need to work on and what can they
And
improve
that's
in the
what I'm saying.
future.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's one things I hate about some of our fans is like, damn, it's like, have y'all never been critiqued before? Shit.
Yeah,
right.
like
Not everything,
Yeah,
not everything's apples and oranges. God damn.
they
yeah,
take it to the heart.
yes, and they
They
do.
take it to, like, you
And,
can't
and
just go
a
ahead.
lot
I'm
of
sorry.
people, yeah, a lot of people that are Louisville fans, a majority of them are like us. A majority of them are realist, and we can tell you, like we did earlier, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Some
Yeah,
people only want to focus on the positive, even when there is none. Like, and that's cool, and that's cool. But as much as these are kids, I understand that they're kids, but they're
yeah,
also young men. Like
Yeah.
yes,
you have to be held accountable, And
yes,
I was not happy with the 2 games leading up to the Kentucky game. I was not happy with
Nah.
the effort. I wasn't happy at all. Even with the win the other day by 10, that was an ugly win. I
Yeah.
was not happy, and I said it right after the game. If we played like that, we would have lost today by 15.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
for them to acknowledge that and take it to heart and fight it out, because today was a fight.
It
Yeah,
was.
yeah, it shows a lot of credit to Coach Mack, man, to get them boys ready. I mean, because it was a knockout, drag out, man. I mean, it was haymaker after haymaker, from Kentucky, because they tried to come back. The,
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
And
They try-
do that. They do it every time it's the second half, though. And
they do.
just like they try to, I don't know, but I be catching it like they be trying to cheat. Oh, that was a foul. No, damn well that was not no damn foul.
Right.
You know
And,
what I'm saying?
and for us not to fold and crumble and to go into fetal after them 2 threes, because historically the last decade, that's what's happened. Like we've been up. Like I remember a few years ago, we was up 11. They came all the way back and beat us.
Yeah.
If we get free throws last year, we beat them. But we always found a way to crumble when the pressure was on. And this year we didn't. This year we didn't.
And that's always been Louisville's thing. It's not been just a Kentucky thing. It's been just all together. How many times we had a nice little lead and just blew it? It's
Right.
like, oh.
And it almost happened today. It almost happened. Like when we was upset.
And I called you at cards for a reason.
Yes, for sure, man. For sure. But with that being said, man, happy holidays. I hope everything was good over
Happy
Christmas.
holidays, man.
Holidays.
Our next episode will be a little bit longer. Like I said, I got some things going on, and I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about the game because it was a big deal. It was a big deal, man. So y'all have a good night, man. Keep in touch.
You know, I'm gonna have to pick on you tomorrow too.
Oh, here we go. Hey, we'll talk about that tomorrow, especially because the Dolphins, they were losing, and Baltimore's got to win out. Like we're gonna have to win out to the end. So I don't know.
The crazy thing about that, believe it or not, Tennessee got to win out.
Yeah. I mean,
we got 2 games left because I don't have a funny feeling we're not going to win tomorrow at Green Bay.
I don't either. I'm sorry. I don't see y'all beating Green Bay. And
then we're at Houston. I'm like, oh shit, no.
No, but Houston's been playing bad the last 3-4 weeks, man. I think y'all got that. But if y'all could pull out an upset tomorrow against Green Bay, which I don't see happening, but if you could, y'all are sitting nice. But Baltimore, we have to win out. Like it's not an option. Like we have to, unless Miami loses tonight, and they was losing right before we started the podcast. So I don't know.
Check that out, man.
All right, man. Hey, y'all stay safe, man. Go Cards.
Go Cards.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year to you, man.
Yes, sir.